Hey, what's up? It's Annika and welcome back to my channel. I have done a few different kind of Procreate tutorials as well as how to change your app icons on your iPhone or iPad, and I love doing these kind of create with me videos, but I do actually create a lot of finance videos and I take you along my debt-free journey. So if any of that interests you, go ahead and click subscribe to follow along. But in this video, I kind of wanted to just take you along with me as I edit one of my photos in Procreate and kind of maybe teach you some things along the way. I'm just really gonna go through my process and then hopefully you can pick up a thing or two and maybe learn something, because sometimes having like a ton of like random tips and tricks can be very helpful, but other times it's like, well, how would I actually apply that? So maybe watching me go through the process will help you out. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I actually just imported my photo into Procreate and there it is. I was doing a WandaVision kind of bound, and so I just took a photo literally in my room and put together an outfit that I tried to make a little boundy, and then I knew once I edited it, it would look a lot better. I actually edited the background out of this photo using the Photoshop app on my iPad, but you can also get that same effect using either PixArt, which is a free app, or just doing it in Procreate and erasing all of the background so that you only get yourself. And I saved that as a PNG image. So let's actually go back into Procreate. And I'm not really even going to use this photo because I'm basically going to create an entirely new background in place of this photo. So I'm actually just going to go to my little wrench in the upper left hand corner and I'm going to click insert a photo. I'm going to find my PNG photo and it'll just add it on right there. And now it's two separate layers here. So I can actually just disable that bottom layer, click the plus sign to add a new layer, and now I have this blank canvas. I can change the background color by just clicking on background and selecting a new color, or I can even turn it off so that it is a transparent background, but I think for now I'll just leave it off. And in this new layer is where I'm going to create a fun little background. So I'm actually just going to click the checkbox for my PNG image that I had on top so that I have this blank background. And let me find some, I want like a fun blue color, like a deep blue, so I'm just going to select that from my color palette. And let's go with, ooh, a texture, maybe like a grunge. What does that look like? Okay, so we've got this grunge, so I'm actually just going to scribble blue, and now I want like a red. So I'm just going to stay on this same layer since I'm actually going to blend it together. So let me blend some red, and let me create a new layer underneath that, and I'm actually going to create more red to go underneath that blue. Okay, so now with this layer 3 here I have selected, I'm actually going to go up into the magic wand tool and use this really awesome thing that I just have been way overusing, but it's called glitch. And you literally click it, you can either do the full layer or just do the pencil. So if I wanted to do just a part of it, I could color over the part that I want. I do want the wave, so I could actually change which type of glitch it does. But let's see. So yeah, we've got a little bit of wave happening that you can kind of barely tell. But if I click on glitch the whole layer and I just slide my Apple Pencil across, it just glitches it, which is kind of fun. And you can really go insane with this one. Diverge. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Artifact. Maybe make the block size bigger. And you can just futz with that, and you can even duplicate that layer and do it again. So now let's do waves maybe. And so you have like the waves kind of going over it, and you can change the opacity. and you'll get a different effect. So now just to kind of see the background, now I have me over it, and I can kind of create this cool glitchy background. Now I can spend some more time doing this. Like if I wanted to, I could do chromatic aberration. Like there's so many fun different effects that you can just play with, and you can decide how harsh it is by sliding up and down your Apple Pencil. That's kind of fun. But I just created a new layer. I'm gonna actually create that on, or move that by just dragging it above my PNG image of myself. And I'm gonna go and get the luminance light pen. And let's see, the base color is red and like the light is gonna be like a white, but it's coming across very yellowy, which I don't love. So let me make that like a little bit of a cooler tone maybe. It's still kind of yellowy, but that's okay. So now on this layer that's on top of my PNG, I can go in, if I wanted to, I can hold down and give myself like little WandaVision eyes. Ooh, that's like way too big. So I just tapped with 2 fingers to undo. And I'm gonna just keep tapping to create like little circle effects. I want to erase that. Okay. Just gonna keep tapping it to get the effect that I want. All right, now I've got some glowy eyes. Maybe let's do a glowy situation here, which those aren't like exactly how I want. So I'm gonna go to my liquify, and I actually want to put that on a different layer. So I don't want these on the same layer. I'm gonna just use this little like selection tool, and actually let me make sure I'm on the layer with the glow hands, and I'm gonna just do copy and paste, and now it adds it to a completely new layer. So now I'm just gonna like deselect it. There, I can go to liquify. Let me make that smaller. Whoa. That's kind of fun. And you can just like push it around a little bit. Let me go back to the other layer and just erase it so that's not in the background. Okay, and then to like blend it a little bit better, I might want to go down and click that little N on the layer and click on these different options. So, whoa, that's cool. Soft light. Ooh, divide. That's cool. Oh, I like divide, honestly. Can I change the color of it though? Let me click alpha lock to only color in the layer. And what if I click blue? Will it be red? Oh no, it's not. How do I? Divide, it's just like erasing it. Interesting. Let me change the hue. Ooh, yes. That's kind of awesome. Okay, let me turn off alpha lock. Go into maybe motion blur. Ooh, and we get more of that like ring. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. I actually want to duplicate that and not do divide. Actually, click that. I don't want that. Let me try again. It's a little stringy right now. Let me actually go up here to my gouging blur. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And give it some noise. Ooh, that's cool. Maybe I want to give myself a glow. Just gonna color behind the PNG. And I might go over here to motion blurred to give like more of an aura. Spread that out a little bit. Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty cool, right? And like I just did that in like 10 minutes. So now I would actually just like save this as a PNG, export it, and I would either just like save it as an image, or I could send it to Lightroom. Launch Lightroom now. Okay, and then here's my photo. I go to my presets, I would slap my preset on it. And I think I actually even like this edit more than like the one that I did before for this same photo. Like this is the edit that I did for the same photo. And that's the edit we just did. Kind of fun. I use this one in Pixar, and I just added like stickers basically. And even the background was like a sticker, but you can get the same kind of vibe in Procreate and get more customized with it. So there you have it. That's how I would edit this kind of photo in Procreate. There's so much you can do with it. I don't usually use it to actually like create straight up like drawings from scratch. I would either like be tracing a photo to kind of get the look that I'm going for, or I mostly edit my own photos that I post to Instagram at Annika's Paintbrush, which you should follow for more creative things. But yeah, I mostly just use it to either edit photos for Instagram, and or I do create some photo animations with it using the animation assist tool within Procreate itself. And then in order to export it in the correct quality for Instagram, I do have to use Photoshop on my laptop and like render as a video, which is kind of annoying, but it does give me the effect that I want it to. I did actually do a video on how I do my animations, and I'll go ahead and link that up above. Thanks so much for hanging out with me while I edit my WandaVision photo. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And who else was obsessed with WandaVision? Hello, me. I binged it all in like one night. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.